guess you're wondering what I'm doing here at the gym. Damn, this is just 5 kg, but it's so heavy. Adding this, I think I'll be building my muscles in no time. Yeah, it's the Sports Check here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Patricia Roxanne Hammond. Today, I'm somewhere. No, I'm here at the gym, and it's an honor for me to interview a female heavyweight lifter. To be honest with you, what she can do, I'm not sure I can even do half or even 1/4 of it, because just this is just 5 kg, as you can see. I'm trying to do this, and it's so heavy. Adding this to it, oh, you can even hear it from my voice. This is so heavy. Hey, please, I think I need to submit all those. Did I even say submit? I salute all those who have been going to the gym to do this, because this is just 5 kg. I'm told it's one of the smallest, but it's not small for me. This is heavy. I'll introduce my guest after this break. Welcome back from that quick break. It's still the Sports Check here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Patricia Roxanne Hammond. You saw in the intro what I did, right? My guest today is Mimi.
Hi.
Heavyweight lifter.
That's me.
Mimi, honestly, I couldn't do this, so this is heavy.
You did a good job.
You're
curling the 5 kilo, man. That's good. That's great.
5 kg.
Yes.
Eesh. And then, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing weightlifting for about 8 years now. I think 8-9 years. Yes.
Okay, so I think if I want to be like you, what am I supposed to do? Do I need to change my diet, or what do I start with? Because just this.
So for you, I don't know what body weight category you're in. My weight class is the heaviest weight class. So we train in different weight categories. So for you, if you were interested in starting Olympic weightlifting, I would suggest going through an assessment. Then you get to whoever's coaching you gets to know where your strengths and weaknesses are off the bat before they put a barbell in your hand.
Okay.
They can teach you the technical aspects of the lift. And then from there, you're good to go. You get a program, you keep ramping up the weights each time, you get to enjoy it, you get to hit milestones or personal bests, personal records. And then if you're ready for a competition, you can do a competition. If not, you can just do it because you like it. There's so many people who do it without competing because they just love it. And that's pretty much how I started in fitness. I just loved doing fitness things, anything fitness related, I wanted to do it. So I just started, and then one day I was like, you know what, I want to compete. I want to see how this feels like. Did the first competition, got a bronze medal.
Wow.
And that was such a...
Just on your first attempt?
On my first,
That's
ever competition, I got a bronze. This was in New York, and it was amazing. I can't tell you what it's like winning a medal. I didn't even know that day that I won a medal until afterwards, the competition, they were talking about it, oh, you're going to announce it, but you have to stay because the rest of these people have to go, and you got a medal, so they're going to call your name. And it was really fun.
Oh. So how long did you train before getting into the competition?
So my first competition, I did a 4-week program. It was a simple 4-week program online that had I think 3 days of training for 4 weeks, and then you tested your new competition max on the competition day. So that's
I want to understand, did you start the fitness course in maybe 2 years before you decided to now enter a competition?
Oh, okay. So for that, at that time, I was already into fitness, and I was a personal trainer and coach then. So I was just coaching at a gym. I'd coached there for about 3-4 years. So I was always doing strength training because I used to do Spartan races as well. That was the culture of our gym. We loved obstacle course races. So we had to do squats, deadlifts, heavy carries, and all these other fitness things. So I was already into the fitness world. I was a fitness girly. I am still a fitness girly. So it wasn't until somebody started working there who was an Olympic weightlifter. So I asked them to teach me one of the components that I didn't know about, which was the snatch. Okay. Because I knew how to do the other component, which is the clean and any barbell press or overhead press. Those were things that I could already do. Okay. So fast forward, he taught me, got it. And I was just like, all right, let's put it together and see what I can do, because I'm looking for something different.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this. Let's see how it is. And it was really awesome. Like,
So how many medals do you have now?
oh my gosh, I haven't counted, but I think I have, I don't want to misspeak, but I think I may have 10.
Wow.
From the US, yes.
Okay.
Because I've done a series of competitions. I'll have to get back to you on the actual number, but the medals that I usually got, like the first competition was a bronze. So I was like, okay, I definitely want to see if I can get a silver or gold.
Okay.
So the second time around, it was more of a gold medal. And then each time I competed in the Connecticut state where I lived, I would either get a gold. I think there's only one time that I remember getting a silver. So out of the medals I have, I can say that out of all of them, I have 1 bronze and maybe 2 silvers. Everything else has been gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think we look forward to more gold medals.
Yes. Currently, it would be nice to win a gold, bronze, silver, a medal in the international spectrum, because that was just like localized to one country.
Okay.
So now I want to do it where it's worldwide. I've come close, and it was really nice tasting that 4th place at an international competition. So I'm really looking forward to having that experience this year.
Wow. Female heavyweight lifter.
Yep.
How many do we even have in Ghana?
In Ghana, there's only one. That's me.
Oh God!
We do have 2 more, but they're not in the heavyweight class.
I think I want to join. I want to be the second person.
Come join us. Come join us.
I'll come and join. Myself and Kiki.
Yes,
we'll
come
join you.
us.
Yeah. So
we need more women, because in total there's only 3 of us.
Oh,
but
wow.
in my weight class, there's only 1. That's just me.
I think we have a long way to go.
We have a long way to go, but it's not that long with the right, structure, support, and team effort. It's not undoable. It's not unattainable. It's something we can do. Because Ghanaians, we're strong.
Yeah, because of the food we eat, right?
Yeah, it's the food.
Has this always been a dream? Like, growing up?
Yes, growing up, I wanted to definitely be at the Olympics in some shape or form. I didn't know it was for weightlifting. I thought I could probably do maybe call it swimming, or I knew I couldn't do any kind of track. Well, not that I couldn't, but it would have been harder because I grew up with asthma in Ghana. So it's very hard to be a runner, but I was still trying, and a few days later I'll get sick. The dust doesn't help.
That was not for you.
It was not fun.
Yeah.
It was not for me, but I was still, you want to do the things the boys are doing. I'll be just with them, but it wasn't for me. But every time the Olympics were on, Summer Olympics, I'll be in front of the TV, I'll be watching everything. I used to love gymnastics. I still do.
Okay.
And I wish Ghana had some kind of gymnastics gyms, because when I moved to the US, I noticed I had friends who were taking their kids to gymnastics after school. In high school, I had friends who would go to gymnastics after school. So it was very, very likely that any of them could go to Olympic level, because it was just like we have football here.
Yeah.
It's such a culture there that they all do gymnastics. And the best weightlifters on Team USA typically have a gymnastics background. So it's something that I was like, okay, it would have been nice to have gymnastics here, but we have weightlifting, we have football, we have hockey, we have what else? We have arm wrestling, we have boxing. So it's not like we don't have anything. We do have some stuff. So we can get to the Olympic level for sure.
Yeah, we can get there.
Yeah.
Because in Ghana, the sports that is prioritized, from my perspective, is football.
Yes, it's football.
Yeah. So I think it's about time we move to the other ones.
Yeah. For sure. It's long overdue, in my opinion.
It's long overdue. We're hoping that this current minister, will do something like to bring change.
I have a lot of faith in him. He gave me a call. He did say that he was on board and bringing the lesser sports into the limelight. So I'm really, really grateful for him.
That's a good one.
Honorable Kofi Adams. I'm really excited. I'm excited for that, because he is on page with everybody's frustrations about football just being the only thing that we're focusing on, and there are other sports that need help, need structure, need financial support. They need the organizations to push these sports, and weightlifting is one of them.
Yeah.
Weightlifting is a huge sport in other parts of the world. And then you come to Ghana and it's like, people are not aware that there are weightlifters here.
I think when we begin to throw more light on the other sports, we'll get to identify what Ghanaians can really do.
Yes.
Because for now, it's just football, soccer.
For now, it's just football.
Yeah.
And I think they can showcase weightlifting very, very well with the right plan. They can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you from a family of weightlifters?
I could confidently say I am, because my uncle Ralph was who started this whole thing. He would go out in the neighborhood with his boys, and they'll be lifting some car irons, and they didn't care what it was, they were lifting it. So he was definitely influential in me being a weightlifter, because I always 100% wanted to do whatever he was doing. And my father was into tennis and just being fit and all that. So I owe my fitness drive to my father, my mom, and my uncle, because all three of them were just heavily influential in just being active in my life. Yes.
Being a woman and a weightlifter, how difficult has it been? How were you able to navigate through this whole thing? Because it's a male-dominated kind of sport.
Yeah, it is.
And a woman.
Yes, it is definitely. It has been a struggle, because weightlifting specifically, not just in Ghana, in other parts of the world, it's a very, very heavily male-dominated sport.
Yeah.
So weightlifting didn't get included in the Olympics until, I need to get back to my weightlifting trivia. But it's just been under 40 years, I think, that women have been included into Olympic weightlifting. So as a woman, it's been challenging just trying to enter a male-dominated space. I will say that I just had to deal with it in terms of just pushing through it, showing them that I can hang out and I can keep up with them. That's always the thing. You always have to prove yourself to them that you're strong also, you can do what they're doing, and I think that typically helped me get into these spaces.
Did you go with a mindset that what men can do, women can do better?
Yes, always. That's literally one.
So you had to now challenge them.
I have to challenge
whatever you
guys all the time, and they have the advantage of having they're just men, so naturally they're stronger, especially when it comes to weightlifting. But over the past few years, women are breaking these records. Women are breaking records that men haven't touched, and it's really fun. That's one thing I love about my sport, is these awesome women just lifting these incredible weights, and we're all like, wow, how did she do that?
When I watch some of your videos, I'm like, what? Lifting all this, because I'm even struggling with a 5 kg.
Yes.
Wow.
It definitely came with hard work and training. Doing weightlifting is a repetitive sport, so the same movements over and over again to fine tune it, to be safe while you're lifting and not hurt yourself. I've had struggles. I've had injuries that were not related to weightlifting, just an accident that happened, and then I had an injury and I have to break, then I have to start over. So it hasn't been the smoothest journey. I haven't had support in terms of financial support as a national team member. Yeah. It's been difficult trying to work, trying to pay for everything weightlifting related, because I'm a national team member. I represent Ghana on the international platform.
That's nice.
So it would be nice if I had the support, but I haven't. Up until this day, I haven't had that support.
I believe, I want to believe that with the call that you got from our Honorable Minister, Kofi Adams.
Yes.
Please, Kofi, if you're watching this video, Mimi needs your support. So bring more money.
Full support, full ride. Yes.
What has been your greatest achievements before we go on a break?
Before we go on break, my greatest achievement so far has been going to the Olympic qualifiers in 2023 and 2024.
Okay.
So these competitions were different. They were not just a weightlifting competition. They were qualifiers for the Paris Olympics that just happened. Yeah. And those have been like one of my greatest achievements. African Championships in Tunisia in early May, I came in 4th place at an Olympic qualifier. And to me, that was so huge. I was shy of the bronze by 1 kilogram. And it was also because I didn't have the right training staff. This coach from Botswana, Alex, he's been very helpful coaching me every time I go to these competitions with other coach. So he was just, typically you have like 2 or 3 coaches for weightlifting because of the way there's a back room, they have to read cards, they have to change numbers between all the athletes. It's a game, you know? So he missed something. I didn't know. It was okay, but 4th place Olympic qualifier, I was really happy. It was really fun. And it was an African championship, so I felt really, really proud to be African that day.
The recognition is there.
The recognition is
so
there.
Next time, even when you apply again.
Yes. So I just have to keep training harder. It's also motivation to just train harder, whether it's, you know, like if I could do it 5-10 kilos more, it wouldn't just be shy of 1 kilo. It could be more. I could break my record. So it's a reminder to always keep working harder. On my
Is
own.
it possible that on the day of the competition, they can, how do you call that? Those metals?
The barbell.
The barbells. Is it possible that maybe you're used to carrying 2 of that, like 2 here, 2 there, and then on the day of the competition, they add extra?
Yes.
Or you tell them that this is what you can do, or
So,
you are challenged with a new.
Me personally, so some athletes like to say, okay, on competition day they're going to lift. I'm going to use 90 kilos.
Okay.
On competition day, they want to hit 90 kilos. Some athletes need to hit that 90 kilos in the warm-up room before they step on the competition platform. Me personally, I don't need to. If I've had a great training cycle, a really good support system, I actually enjoy touching a weight that I've never touched, even if it's by 1 kilo. So if I've already done 90 kilos and competition day, they come around and they add 91, 92 based on the lift, I can either go up by 3 kilos, 4 kilos, depending on how I'm feeling. I can be like, yeah, coach, let's do it. You know, and it's always been fun. The times where I've broken a record on my own, I haven't touched that number before, and I did it, you know. So for me, that's one of the things that drives me. Competition is my chance to show everybody that I can do something, show myself that I can break a record on my own, and just apply it on the competition platform.
Conversation is getting more interesting. I want to know more. As I said earlier, Kiki and I will be joining you.
Yes, you're welcome.
So you'll not be the only one. So we'll be right back with more after this break. Yeah, welcome back from that quick break. It's still Sports Check here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Patricia, Roxanne Hammond. And my coach decided to show me some mercy and give me 3 kg. And I've been instructed to do this. So I can do 3 of that. 1, 2, 3.
Nice job.
My arms already. My arms are shaking. Yeah, Mimi, welcome back from the break.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's an honor. Yeah, to
the
have
pleasure
you.
is all mine.
Yeah. Earlier, you spoke to me. You told me about Alex. He was one of the coaches from Botswana.
Yes.
Can you tell me what really happened on that day that made you?
Yes. So Alex Rankwe, he's a coach from Botswana. He typically coaches the Botswana team. He's a IWF, International Weightlifting Federation member, and he's very helpful with weightlifting on the international spectrum. He typically helps me with competitions when I travel to a competition internationally, and he happens to be there. Always been super helpful, helping me with we form a friendship. He takes me on as one of his athletes because he has another athlete, Alfie, and we both always train together. I join them, and he's taking me on under his wing. So it's been super nice to have him there helping me. In Tunisia, at the Olympic qualifier, I didn't have any Ghanaian coaches with me. I was there by myself, didn't even have a single teammate with me. There were 2 other teammates that came, but they had already finished that competition and they left. So I didn't have any support whatsoever. And he took me on and decided to coach me on that day. It was a great competition. In weightlifting, when you go 6 for 6, that means you made all your 6 lifts. You didn't miss any of the lifts, and it's fun. And I was 1 kilo shy of the 3rd place position. I got 4th. Reason being, it was a lot going on in the back room. So there's a lot of strategic things that happen in the back room that people don't see. That's why we need coaches. You need like 1 or 2 or 3 coaches. It's very helpful because you have coaches loading the weights and then a coach in charge of the board, making sure the scorecards are in place. Alex did a phenomenal job there. We just didn't see, both of us didn't see that there was a 1 kilo increase for that 3rd position. And this would have been one of the times where if I had 3 coaches in the back room, we would have definitely caught it. I could have done 96 kilos instead of the 95 that I did, or even 98 kilos, but he was like, so sorry, Mimi, I'm so sorry, but you did 6%. I was like, don't worry, Alex, you're doing me a favor. Yeah. It's not his job. He just was there for me, and that him being there for me meant more to me than that, bronze medal. Yeah. Because I went 6 for 6. It was one of the best competitions I've ever had. Thanks to Alex. Yeah. And Alex was there for me when nobody was. So I'm super grateful to him.
I want to talk about finances because initially you made mention of the fact that you're not getting financial support. Yeah. We all know weightlifting doesn't put food on the table. No. So how are you able to juggle all this out? How do you finance yourself? Is there something else you're doing? Yes. For an income apart from the weightlifting? Yeah. So in the US, I coach personal training clients that are just people like you who are not trying to compete in an athletic events. So I help them reach their fitness goals, whether it's weight loss, fat loss, weight gain, or they just want to be healthy and move or need direction. I also coach athletes too, who want to be better at Olympic weightlifting. I also work as a nurse assistant. So that's where my full-time job comes to play. And I had to be strategic about that full-time job because it gets overwhelming when you're doing multiple things as a weightlifter. Yeah, because you're a coach, you are a weightlifter yourself, and you are a nurse assistant. Yes. So but it definitely helps being a weightlifter because my job's not easy. It's very intense. So I'm grateful that I have weightlifting to support me in that manner. That's how I make an income. It's not enough to support weightlifting, but I do my best. I work as hard as I can to make sure I can save up for a competition, buy flights for getting from the US, cross country, cross continents. It's not cheap. So it's something that I've always done. I've been lucky enough to... With no support, not even from family? From family, here and there, sometimes they would, but it's not, it's a sport. So it's not like it's something really crazy happens. So my family has been super supportive from day one, but it's not on them to support this fully. So I never really reach out to them like that. But they've been supportive in terms of just making sure I have a place to stay most of the time. If I travel, that's a big thing that they help me with. And as far as the financial support itself, I've had to do fundraisers like GoFundMes during the Olympic training cycle, which was still a big deal to the federation because they were like, it makes us look bad. But in my eyes, how does that make you look bad if you're not supporting me? In this case, you've been representing Ghana throughout. What support are you getting from our country? I have never been a paid athlete for Ghana weightlifting, and up to this day. But you still do it, and Ghana gets the glory. Yes, it's not for the federation. I do it. That's not why I do it. I do it for the country and my family and the people who are behind me, who are not even Ghanaian, who want to see me get to the top. Don't you think it's about time the federation rethink or re-strategize? It's high time. Yeah. It's very, very needed. The word re-strategize is a big one. They need to re-strategize, reorganize, reassess why the Ghanaian athletes are not getting to these competitions, not making progress because they're just, everything is on them when they try to make a dream happen. So I think it's high time that the Ghana Weightlifting Federation gets they dot their I's and cross their T's and re-strategize, reorganize, and have systems in place that help these athletes. And then more coaches, because when you went to for this competition, it was just, if it wasn't for Alex, I'll be coaching myself. You'll be coaching yourself. Yes. And we need more coaches. We need more coaches to throw more light on weightlifting. Yeah, we need more coaches. We need more
satellite gyms that have weightlifting. We need to get this in the different regions because there's so many people that could be doing this and making waves for weightlifting on the international platform. Yeah.
Your president, I don't know if he's now the immediate past president of the federation, Jerry, is not an MP.
Yes, I heard that he's an MP.
Have you called him? Or has he reached out to you?
I haven't been able to meet with him. I've been looking for him, so if I can have a meeting with him, that would be great. But I hear he's busy, so it's an ongoing thing. I think there has to be something done in terms of reaching out to your athletes when they come to the country to make sure they have a place to train, or even equipment to train with. Like here, I could use some weights to train here. I'm a national team member. Yeah. I'm not just an average Joe. I'm trying to get to a competition in April for our country. Okay. So if I at least have this space, lucky enough, in Krabby Apartments in East Legon, has been very, very welcoming here. They've accommodated me. They gave me this lovely space to train so I can get by here, but I don't get to do the actual lifts that I need for competition because I don't have the equipment that I need. And it's something that would have been nice if the gym is closed, at least provide your national athletes with some of the equipment that they can use to train. So that's something that I'm quite disappointed in, to be frank.
I'm hoping that in the coming days, maybe after they watch this interview, things will change.
Well, the weightlifting elections are coming up on the 18th. So hopefully whatever happens there, we can have some progress because I believe not just myself, everybody else on the team, the federation itself, the coaches, the referees, everybody is tired of having no progress because when we go to the IWF, which is the international spectrum, even in Africa, the federations have a better system. They have a better understanding of how the sport works. Okay. It's not just something you can just gloss over. You have to strategize. You have to put money into it. You have to send your athletes to competitions or else they're not going to make progress. So. Okay.
Away from sports.
Away from sports.
Who is your favorite artist?
Shatta Wale.
Yay! Shatta
all day.
Shatta Wale, please. Mimi's looking for you.
I'm looking for Shatta Wale. I want to show him something small. The lifting. Let's go. I use his music all the time in training because it gives you that vim. And
Shatta has to pay you because you're always promoting his music.
Everywhere I go, I say Shatta Wale is my favorite. So I hope that I can meet him.
Shatta, please, you have a fan here.
Biggest fan.
Yeah. Shatta has to look for you. Yes. Please, Shatta, I beg you, watch this video. We'll tag you. Come and look for Mimi. Yeah. Mimi needs you. Yeah.
I need Shatta.
Yeah. And then your favorite food?
Wache. Wache all the way. From the minute I was born, I think Wache was just given to me instead of breast milk because honestly, my family doesn't understand why I like Wache like that.
Wache any day, anytime.
Any day, anytime. I even ate Wache this morning.
You know, when I asked about the food, I was expecting to hear either banku or fufu or to or
Wache.
Oh,
Wache. I don't even know how to describe it. I can eat Wache any day. I will never get tired.
We heard you'll be organizing some sports activities.
Yes, I would like to host a weightlifting clinic so it could actually be a way to introduce the team members who have not been training back to weightlifting. It can also introduce the general public to what weightlifting is. And I actually love hosting strength-based clinics because people come in and it's not like with track and field where people are going to run, so they get tired and like, this is not for me. With weightlifting clinics, you get to show people things that they typically do, like sit on this chair. Okay, cool. Now add this weight and sit on this chair and do it this way and just show them how fun weightlifting is. And they feel good when they leave because they're like, wow, I didn't think I could put this barbell over my head and here I am. Yeah. So it'll be nice to host that weightlifting clinic so that we can showcase what we do as Olympic weightlifters. Because when people hear weightlifting, they think bodybuilding. And they're two different things, you know. No shade to bodybuilders.
I need you to explain that.
I'll show you.
Because all this while, I always had the perception or understanding that weightlifters are bodybuilders.
In the super heavyweight class, so I'm very focused on technique and making sure that my joints, my body are functioning properly.
Okay.
I actually pay attention to my diet, contrary to what people think. People think, oh, when you're in the heavier weight class, you get to eat whatever you want. But that's not true. For me, I can't eat whatever I want because there are certain foods that they make me bloated or they make my joints inflamed. So it becomes painful to train. So that's where I have to watch what I eat. I have to be strategic about what I put into my body. Olympic weightlifting, we're very, very big on anti-doping. So we have to make sure the vitamins and supplements that are ingesting are clean and safe for sports. So everything that I do, I make sure that I'm really, really making sure the things going into my body are going to benefit me on the platform and in training.
Okay. What advice would you give to women out there?
To women?
The first advice would be to the women, and then the second would be to the current minister, Kofi Adams.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first advice to women will be you can do this. You can do whatever you put your mind to. I know sometimes it's very, very hard when you feel like you're the only one who is doing something and everything seems to be going wrong. You can really do it. My mantra is I can, I will. It means that I can do this and I will do it. And I will prove everybody that, yes, I can do it. And while you're in your strength and in your femininity and you're trying to get things done, have fun along the way because life gets so hard sometimes. And I know it, I see it in Ghana. Life is hard.
Life is hard.
But you have to remember to have fun along the way and just stay strong and just keep going, you know, get it done and you can do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
I can. And I will.
And I will.
Yeah. So I'm joining your class.
Yes.
I can do this. I'm going to move away from the 3 kg.
Yes.
Moving to 5.
And then I'll soon have to be 10. Yes. Yes.
10,
exactly.
10 kg. Yeah.
And to
so I can do it and I will do it.
Yeah. And to the sports minister, I appreciate him, Honorable Kofi Adams. I know he did say he prepared the gyms for us so that we can get somewhere to train. And I appreciate it. I wish him all the best in trying to get these smaller sports into the limelight, into the bigger picture for us to succeed. So I really, really, really encourage him to keep going that route because I feel like it's needed. The country needs to be seen other than football. We love football still, but we also want to see these sports in the international spectrum and world championships at Olympics. So we welcome you and we're on board with you in how you want to integrate other sports into the world. And we're all here for you and support you.
Okay. Maybe what tribe are you?
I am a Krobo girl and an Ewe girl and a little bit of a Bwem fancy girl. So
let me just say you're all over the place.
I'm the core four. The core four is Bwem, Krobo, Ewe, Fancy. So that's my core four.
So which of them can you speak?
I can speak Tree. I can speak a little bit of Fancy. I can understand it more than I can speak it.
Okay.
And then Krobo, I can understand it, but I can't speak it fluently.
And then the Ewe?
Ewe, definitely don't understand either one because I never had anybody that was Ewe around me. So, and with the Bwem, I can definitely understand a little bit if they slow down. Oh. But yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
Mimi. Thank you so much, Pat, for having me on your show.
I'm so glad to have you on the show.
It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah. If after the show, I think I'm going to carry this.
Yes,
I'm going to try
I think you can do it. I will show you exactly how to do it.
Let me try something now.
This is quite heavy.
I'll be challenged. She says I can and I will.
Yes. Do you want me to demonstrate something for you?
Sure. You just do it. So that's
okay. So let's just start off with a deadlift. So I typically go overhead with my lifts, and I personally believe you can do it, but I also personally believe in weightlifting safety. So for a deadlift, just stand with your feet hip distance apart. You're just going to bend down, keep the bar close to you, and then just stand up with this. And you're just going to go down right below your knees and then back up, keeping your hips in line, shoulders in line with the weight, and then keeping your back flat. Is that something you think you can do? I think you can do it.
I can.
You can and you will. So step closer.
Okay.
Yes.
This.
Yes. And then stand up with it.
Hey, this will be joke. Okay, oh wait, I can and I will.
think you can do it.
Go.
You can totally do it. Just stand up with it. Don't think about the arms, just your legs.
Okay.
And just stand. There you go. There you
I
go.
did it.
You did it.
So I go down again.
Yes, bend your knees.
Okay.
Yep. Nice one, Pat. Keep the barbell closer to your body. And then stand. Very nice. Oh my gosh, you're so impressive.
I said it.
Strong.
I can.
You can.
And I will.
You will.
I'm already punching. Thank you very much,
You're
Mimi.
so welcome. You're so welcome.
It's an honor to meet you.
And lovely to meet you as well.
Yeah. So the show has been Sports Check here in GhanaWeb TV with me, Patricia, Roxanne Hammond. Forgive me, I'm punted. It's my first time.
You did a good job.
Yes, at the beginning of the show, I did 5 kg. And unfortunately, I dropped to 3 kg. And now this is what?
This is, if the bar is 20 kilos, 25, 30, 30, 20, 25, 30, 38 kilos.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yay. I did it.
You did it. You sure did.
Until same time next week, stay blessed.